is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another episode of Retro Reviews. And today I'm doing a review and play of one of my favorite games for the NES. And that is The Punisher. Yep, that one. LJN. The LJN gets a bad rap, you know. A lot of people hate on LJN for like the games like Jaws and Friday the 13th on the NES, but I actually dig those games. You know what I mean? I enjoy playing them. You know, I understand some of the complaints about it, but it's like I still enjoy it for what those games for what they are. So yeah, this game here, The Punisher, right? I just saw that's some cool artwork. But yeah, The Punisher, it's like my favorite comic book. So yeah, I like the comics. There were some movies. I didn't like all the movies. My favorite one, of course, is the one that came out in 1989 with Dolph Lundgren as the Punisher, you know, as Frank Castle. Yeah, if you haven't seen that movie, check it out. I'll probably do a hi-fi stereo movie review on it sometime in the future, because it's definitely one of my favorites. You know, there's so many movies, and you know, obviously I'm not going to review every movie that I like. Just time will not permit that. So for me to review a movie, it's got to be one I really like a lot and have some kind of special meaning to me. That movie falls in that category. So yeah, I can see myself doing a review of that movie. But yeah, I love The Punisher, so I was excited when this, you know, to see that there was a game on the NES when it came out. There's also a game on the Genesis, but it's nothing like this game. The Genesis game is basically a port of the arcade game, because there was an arcade game, but the arcade game was like a beat 'em up, kind of like your Final Fight, Streets of Rage type game, and you know that's a cool game. That one for the Sega Genesis. It is on my radar to get. It is on my list of games that I would like to get. That's one I've never had. So yeah, I do want to get that game someday. But for now, I do have this one on the NES. Now this one here, this game is not a beat 'em up. It is like a third-person shooter. Okay, so something like, well, Operation Wolf is like a first-person. Okay, so the other third-person shooters I can think of are like Cabal on the NES and also Dynamite Duke on Sega Genesis. Those were like third-person shooter games. I like the third-person shooter. I like being able to see my character and not just, not just the crosshair moving all over the screen. I like it. But yeah, last night I had a quarrel with a family member. So, you know, sometimes this family does suck. They just suck sometimes, you know what I mean? So I'll spare you the details though. I will spare you that. But yeah, so woke up today. Basically, yeah. My mood fits this game. It's like, yeah, let's take to the streets and deliver some Punisher vigilante justice action. So without further delay, let's head to the Nintendo room and let's get shooting. What is up, guys? Doing my review and play of Punisher for the NES. So here's your first screen. So you got three choices here. You can goof off like this. You can. But yeah, here's your three choices to start the game. So you basically pick which boss you want to fight first here. So this is Colonel Klieg, that's Jigsaw, and this is Hitman. So I like helicopters, so I guess let's start with Hitman. Everyone fights to control the streets. The Hitman is just another fighter waiting for the Punisher's knockout punch. So, yeah, this is a third-person shooter game. You control the Punisher down at the bottom, his movement, and your crosshair at the same time. So, you can move the crosshair and the Punisher at the same time here, but if you fire, as long as you're firing, you can't move him. You just simply move your crosshair around. Yeah, there's the saxophone player. That's the only music in the game. I'll just show you what happens to him if you shoot him. But it does take your life. But there was extra life right there, so got down that all the way so you guys can see what happens there. But yeah, you shoot these manhole covers. You shoot these cars. See that car? That gave me a gun right there. So that logo's like I'm going to say it's an M60. It looks like an M60 to me. It's definitely bigger than an M16, so yeah. But you have to... You can't just, stay stationary. I'm going to pause it. There, I got it. You cannot stay stationary and just fire because, like I said, you do have to dodge enemy fire. If you don't, then you're gonna die. It's simple as that. But yeah, here you can even get a newspaper clipping. Let's see. Check down dark alleys for bonus worlds. Okay. But yeah, different things you can shoot. Yeah, see, there's a bonus stage. Bonus world, yeah. So in here you can get power-ups and extra ammo. So that thing right there, that is ammo. That's 50 rounds of bullets. So every time you get that, you get 50 rounds. All right, let me zoom in on that so you can see what that is. That little icon right there. If you can't tell, that is a grenade. So, yeah, I know you might not be able to see too good when it's zoomed out, so that's why I wanted to show you what that is. So, yeah, you can get grenades, bonus ammo, even you can get a missile launcher. That's your health right there. Yeah, there's no music in this game except that saxophone player. So okay, let's zoom in on that. That's an extra thing there. That is like a bulletproof vest, basically. But what that does is when you get that, when you shoot that, it makes your life bar. Here, I'm going to focus in on it when I shoot it. Damn it. So when I shoot that, so I'm going to focus in here. So when I shoot that bulletproof vest icon, you'll see my my health bar increase. Like right now, I'm almost maxed out, but you can see to the right there's like, you basically can increase your health bar. So here we go. Yeah, see, it went up. It got bigger. So you definitely want to get those things when you can. So yeah, you definitely want to get those power-ups when you can. And you do get like bonus things for at the end of each round. Look behind things to find power-ups. Yep. So I've played this game for years, so I already know all this stuff. But yeah, you can shoot trash cans, shoot those signs. Yeah, that gave me some more health. So the bulletproof vest increases the size of your health. Okay, here we go. Here's another. As you can tell, this game's kind of fast-paced action. There's the basically your bazooka icon. See, I just wanted to zoom in so you guys can see what that is. And you definitely will need all that stuff, because when you fight the bosses, they can be tough. So now I'm back to my the basic Uzi here. I'm gonna say it's a Mac 10. That's what you start the game out with. But yeah, you definitely need to get the extra ammo, because you don't have unlimited. Here, feel my bazooka and missile launcher there. Let's see how I did. Yeah. Total enemies 134, and I eliminated 128 of them. But if you eliminate all of the enemies on each stage, you get they give you a super gun. And that really comes in handy fighting the boss, because it's like rapid fire and more powerful. You really do some damage. But yeah, you always need to shoot windows or signs or these cars. I mean, I don't even have it all memorized of all, here I get a paper for shooting that car. And sewer walls, some walls are not what they seem. Yeah, I paused it there because if you don't, it disappears quickly. Cool. Got me another big gun. But yeah, I never was like huge in the comics, but this was the one comic I did like. So yeah, the Punisher was my favorite comic book. And of course I did like the some of the movies. I like the Dolph Lundgren Punisher. Came out in 1989. Dolph Lundgren. I like him anyway. So I seen he did a Punisher movie. I was like, how sweet is this? I wasn't crazy about the Thomas Jane Punisher with John Travolta. The other one after that wasn't too bad, I guess. The Punisher Warzone, I think it was called. So yeah, here I'm in another bonus world right now. Yeah, I wish I would have put some music in the stages here. I mean, that's really my only complaint about this game. Other than that, it's pretty decent. I mean, maybe the graphics could have been better, but like I said, this is on the Nintendo, on the NES. It's like it could, you know, they probably couldn't done too much better. So, I mean, if you compare this to like Operation Wolf on Nintendo, I mean, to me, it holds up to that game. Because Operation Wolf, you don't even see yourself. It's like a first-person shooter, so all you see is like your crosshair. Other than that, you know, you're fighting, you know, tanks and helicopters and stuff. But yeah, this game even feels like a comic book. Just the colors they chose, like here the purple, and of course the Punisher himself. You know, he's got his blue. He's got his like utility belt there, and you know, of course on the title screen, you know, he does have the skull on his shirt. So this movie is definitely fashioned after the comic book, and I like that. Let's see how I did. According to that, I missed 6. According to that, I missed 6 guys. Okay. Yep, this is the hitman here, so he's in his helicopter, so I gotta... I think I'm gonna go after Joe here. He's a ninja. I like fighting him. I don't know, he's probably my favorite boss to fight, I guess. Ninjas are said to be superhuman. These streets are for humans. No room for Joe in this city. Not even in our sewers. that's, in case you didn't notice, that is the bad thing about this game is when you beat that boss and you go to the next stage, your life meter at the bottom shrinks back down to where it's normal size. So basically, you have to like power up again for every level and for every boss. But if they tried to make these games challenging or somewhat of a challenge because it adds to the replay value. Because if you beat this game real fast and easy, and you bought it new and you paid that price, you're like, geez, I'm already done with the game. So they did want to make it somewhat of a challenge. So you had to master the game and before you could beat it. Yeah, that was an extra life there, that little, the skull icon. Yeah, your extra lives come in handy, especially basically when you face the Kingpin at the end. I mean, he's like really tough. He just takes a lot of hits, and it's hard to avoid, him hitting you. Now, there was a Punisher game on the Sega Genesis, but it was a different type of game. There was an arcade game. There was a Punisher arcade game, and the Genesis game basically was a port of the arcade. But yeah, the Genesis game was basically a port of the arcade, and it was like a beat 'em up game. It wasn't nothing like this. I don't have that game. It is on my list to get. going to do my best to not miss any guys on this next stage so I can have the super gun against C-Joe the Ninja. Yeah, those guys take a lot of hits. Sometimes they just fire a machine gun, but sometimes they fire a rocket at you. They got a bazooka like. Dang it, missed that guy. But yeah, I like these style of shooters, these third-person shooters. I wish there was more of them. Unfortunately, for me and people that like them, they didn't make that many. There's one on Sega that I like, Dynamite Duke. I have that game. I'll probably do a review and play of that game. There was another one on NES called Cabal. That was actually a two-player game, two-player co-op. Yep. There's this guy playing a saxophone, even though there's a war zone going on. He's still there playing a saxophone, just like nothing's going on. Yeah, there was the Angry Video Game Nerd and Pat the NES Punk did a review of this game years ago, and Pat was playing the game. Ooh, here's this guy. Wow, another one. But Pat was playing the game, and the nerd told him to kill that saxophone player. And Pat didn't want to. He's like, no, he's innocent. He's like, do it. I'm your... Kill him. He's like, no, he's my friend. It was just kind of... that was like one episode of the nerd that I liked. I used to watch Pat the NES Punk a lot when he actually made videos like this. He was entertaining to watch, but then his channel just morphed and became basically a talk show where he and his sorry guys, gotta focus when I see that guy. He had a bazooka there. But yeah, Pat the NES Punk, he used to do cool videos. Alright, sweet. I got the super gun, baby. We're gonna... Good timing too, because this guy can be tough to ninja here. Whoa! He comes at you with that sword. Yeah, you can't. Oh, yeah. There's the super gun. Look at his health bar just go down. Oh! Big flies in here. Yeah, man, he gets you with that sword. Yeah, you see why I like fighting him? He's kind of like fun to fight. I mean, you gotta watch out though. Like I said, when he gets up close and personal, he'll slice you with that sword. Yeah, he's probably my favorite boss to fight. I like ninjas anyway, you know. Ninja Gaiden, Revenge of Shinobi, and you know, bad dudes, you're fighting ninjas. So yeah, I dig either being a ninja or even fighting them. Alright, let's go after this. Some kind of robot, I forget his name. In the urban jungle, there is one man who stands alone. The others are endangered, soon to be extinct. The assassin is on that list. Okay, so he's called Assassin, okay. Ooh, they're throwing grenades at me. But back to what I was saying earlier, just to finish my thought. Sorry, I got a little preoccupied there with fighting that badass ninja guy. But yeah, Pat Punk, I used to love his videos. And I'll still go back and revisit his old videos. He used to make cool videos where he did these, you know, about video games, and he would do almost like even like a skit. It was entertaining. He was fun to watch. But his channel just became where it's just him and his buddy with their microphones in front of their laptop, just looking up, just talking about stories and stuff, and it's like, it just became, so when he went to be like doing all that, I like kind of lost interest. I mean, I even unsubscribed to him because it's like that's all his channel is now. Is just they sit in front of their laptop and a microphone and they talk about different stories. I mean, that's involving video games, but still, it's like, I don't know. It's like, did he really run out of content before, you know, with the way his channel was before? Did he run out of ideas and stuff to do? I mean, I don't know. I just was kind of disappointed that his channel became basically a talk show. And it's like, I don't care to just watch you guys sit in front of your laptops and microphones and talk about stuff. I want to... This guy, see, he fires that thing at you. And if that thing hits you, it might... If you're low enough on health, it'll kill you. So yeah, I used to love Pat the NES Punk's videos, but he went to doing that, and it's like, okay. So yeah, as much as I kind of hated to, I unsubscribed from him. It's like, man, what happened? I was digging what you did before, but so cool extra life. So that's one thing I can promise you guys I won't do. I won't deviate from what I'm doing here. It's like, you know, I will stay true to who I am and what I feel, what retro reviews should be all about. It's, you know, play like this, review it, a review. That's why I call this a review and play. It's like I'm playing. It's like a playthrough and reviewing at the same time, giving you guys some tips and tricks in case you've never played it before and you want to check it out. If you think it looks fun. Yeah, I dig this game. It's one of my favorites. Obviously, it's in my collection. Yeah, and if I would ever run out of, I guess, content and ideas for the channel, I'd probably call it quits. I'd be like, guys, I think I've done everything I can do and shared everything I can share, and guess I'm going to sign off for good. Hopefully that never happens, because as of right now, I feel there's like so many videos I have to make yet. Like there's so many videos like to do. For me, in my channel. Now, part of that is because I think on my channel, I don't just do, like as I said before, I'm not just a one-trick pony. I don't just do like video games or just movies. So yeah, I think when you maybe limit yourself to just that one topic, maybe you can run out of ideas and content sooner, and you have to, like, I guess, do something else, become a boring talk show, I guess. And I will never just make, another promise I can give you is, regarding this channel, is I will never make videos just for the sake of making a video. Like every video I make has a purpose, it's... Ooh, almost shot the sax player. Yeah, every video has a purpose, like, it's not... I won't make a video just for the sake of, well, I need to make a video because I need to get some views. Because the people that are on YouTube trying to make basically, they're on, the people on YouTube that's basically trying to make a living. They're trying to pay their bills and live off of YouTube. Those are the people I'm talking about. Whoa! That guy. See, I got partially hit by that, and it took my health. But yeah, the people that's trying to live off of YouTube, off of, because after you get so many views, you get into the partner program, so you make money basically off of views and stuff. So those are the people I'm talking about, where they're like, well, need some views, need some more money, so let's make a video. So who cares really what it's about? We just gotta make a video about anything. And so therefore, like, I've unsubscribed from people because, at one point I enjoyed their content and what they were doing, but then somewhere along the line, you could see that they were just doing it for the views and trying to, it was like it was a money thing for them. It's like, yeah, I have my PayPal link down below, and I mention it at the end in the credits. I did create a message like that, but that's it. You will never see me on camera, saying, asking, hey, if you feel generous, give me some money. Basically, I just do that message at the end. It's like, hey, if you'd like to support the channel, it's there. If not, that's fine. I just don't want to come across as like, because I'm a YouTube viewer myself, right? And so yeah, when they start in on, check out my merch store. They gotta sound cool. They can't say merchandise. They gotta say merch for short. Check out the merch store, and if you act right now, you can use this code to get. And I'm going to give you 10% off your entire purchase. Yeah, you will never hear me. You will never hear me doing that, saying that crap. Sweet 109, I killed them all. Got the super gun again, and against the assassin. Great timing. Yeah, this super gun pretty much annihilates this guy. So when you got the super gun, yeah, he is cake. He's cake. Now, if you don't have the super gun, then it would be harder because he'd get some hits on you probably. So let's go with Jigsaw. We put them behind bars, but we still can't control them. Gotta scatter Jigsaw's pieces. Make the system right. I think that was like part of the appeal of the Punisher was because a lot of people don't have faith in the justice system, and basically the Punisher takes the law into his own hands and serves up his own dish of vigilante justice. And I think I think that was like a lot of the appeal. It's like, because a lot of times, the legal system, the system fails, right? The system fails to serve justice, and I mean, and that's true, and that's been true for a long time. Where, well, yeah, basically, Sylvester Stallone said it point blank in the movie Cobra when he told Ingrid that you got to tell it to the judge, and she's like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "We put them away, they let them out." Talking about criminals. He's like, we track them, we track them down, we arrest them, but the way the system is set up, they make some kind of plea deal or something, and they let them out back on the streets. So it's like, yeah, that can be frustrating. So yeah, I think that was the appeal to a lot of people of the Punisher. He's like, because the Punisher's like, screw all that crap. I'm taking it into my own hands, serving up some vigilante justice. Basically, I'm judge, jury, and executioner all in one. And yeah, that's got a certain appeal to it, because a lot of people feel like justice is not served. So I think that was I would say that's part of my appeal to it. Besides that, he's just a cool character, and he has all his different weapons he uses, and tactics, and surveillance equipment. Like the Punisher was high tech for his time. You know, like all his surveillance equipment, because it would show where he could tap people's phones and spy on them and listen in to conversations. Yeah. That's why, like, some of the comics was like the Punisher War Journal, and I'll share a comic maybe at the end of this playthrough. Well, and show you what I'm talking about. One of the comics, one of my comic books of the Punisher specifically dealt with like his weapons and his like surveillance equipment and all of the stuff he uses. I just really dig that. So yeah, we're going into like a prison here. I guess that's the Jigsaw's hideout is a prison. Is in the prison here. Kind of interesting. But. Yeah, I would say this is probably my favorite. Oh man, I missed one guy. This is probably my favorite shooting game on the NES, as far as like this type of shooter, right? Like I'll compare this to Operation Wolf, Cabal, and there was even a port of Mechanized Attack on the Nintendo, which I love the arcade game. I actually used to have the arcade game of Mechanized Attack. I did a video of it years ago, so you guys can check that out. Yeah, I had the full-size arcade game of Mechanized Attack in my home. That was when I was going to try to open up a pizza joint in an arcade. So, but yeah, I started collecting those arcade games because I wanted certain games, and yeah, the Mechanized Attack on the arcade was like, it was awesome. Now on the port for the on the NES, it's okay, but it was it was nothing compared to the arcade. I mean the arcade was leaps and bounds above the NES. But that was true for all arcade ports that went to the NES. Wow, I'm out of ammo. There, I got 50 back. Yep, so there's your rate of fire. When you're completely out of ammo, you got this like single shot. Yeah, you can't just fire constantly on this game. You gotta conserve it a little bit, and definitely shoot the extras, shoot the background stuff so you can get extra ammo. Why is that saxophone guy in a damn prison, right? Get back here. I'm trying to kill everybody so I can I want that super gun again. So yeah, even if you miss just one, you won't get it. So you gotta kill them all, and then you get a bonus super gun if you do. Yeah, just to touch on the Punisher's gun there. This is the gun you start off with. That's the best view you can have of it. So it's an Uzi, and from the looks of it, I'm guessing that's a Mac 10. What do you guys think? Because the Mac 10 Uzi was a little smaller, and I do believe in the Dolph Lundgren Punisher movie, that's the one he. It kind of looks like the one he used. Sorry about that. The camera, just trying to show you guys different things I observe about this game. Okay. So yeah, I got my health bar maxed out. Just need a first aid kit to fill it up. There we go. That helped out. Wow. According to that, I missed quite a bit. Wow. Okay, jigsaw time. Let's see what you got, bud. Jeez. Yeah, they're tougher when they're actually tougher when they get up close. They get up close to you. So this is the last boss before the Kingpin stage. This is Colonel Klieg. I believe that's his name. Let's see if I remember right. Too many guns on the street. Makes my job tougher. Yep, Colonel Klieg's gun running must end. But yeah, I would say if you compared this game to, to the other shooters on the NES, Operation Wolf, Cabal, and Mechanized Attack, those are the ones I know about. I mean, I kind of dig this one the most. I mean, I loved Operation Wolf and Mechanized Attack in the arcades. But if we're just strictly comparing, the NES games, I'm probably going to go with the Punisher over any of them. I mean, for a couple reasons. I mean, number one, I love the character, I love the comics, I love the movie, and just the game itself. I like this third person view. I mean, is it perfect? No, it's got its flaws. I wish they would have put some music in it. Maybe a little bit better sound effects. But I still enjoy it for what it is. I mean, no game's perfect, right? Nothing is perfect in this world. No game is perfect, but Yeah, just comparing it to the other ones, I'm gonna go with this one as the winner. It'd be the one I would if I had to choose one, right? I would choose this one. So yeah, Dynamite Duke on this Genesis, it's very much like this game. I mean, it's the same exact same style. You control the guy and your crosshair like this. It's just a different character, you know. It's not Punisher. Man, it's a bad thing about the bazooka is it slows you down. See, I caught him with my bazooka, but he got a shot. He got a shot off, and it grazed me. You know. So yeah. So yeah, I like the fact that they did it though. It's like, so yeah, here moving with just my Uzi. Moving back and forth with my Uzi, I move quicker here, see? But here I'll break out my bazooka. Look how slower I move with the bazooka, right? Now I'll go back to my gun, now faster. So that's kind of cool. They put that little attention to detail in there. It's like, yeah, that makes you would move slower, you know, carrying the heavy bazooka compared to compared to just the Uzi, right? So I thought that was kind of cool. They did that. Oh, great. Man, I'm out of bullets. Ugh. Sweet. Got them all. I think I'm gonna turn this light on. I think it shows up better on the screen when that light's on. So yeah, with this super gun, you can really mow them down. And especially, it looks like, I guess I didn't look, it looks like you start off with 600 rounds of the super gun. Plus you keep getting it. As long as you keep getting ammo, you're going to keep that super gun until you die. Need some life here. There we go. I'm not going to get that because I think that would give me the regular machine gun back. The regular M60. I'm going to keep the super gun as long as I can. life. I'm feeling pretty good about my chances here, beating the game. As of right now, I got 18 lives down there, so yeah. I feel pretty good about that. Yeah, feel my super gun. I'm out. Back to my Uzi. So you can see, yeah, how that super gun has such a high rate of fire compared to your other guns. The crosshair moves at a decent speed too. It's not like there's one game for the Neo Geo. I mean, I like the game. It's called Nom 1975, but the crosshair moves so dang slow. It's like, man, I need to move it faster than that. Yeah, don't be afraid to use your grenades because they can do some damage. Especially if you're low on ammo like this. Ooh, that got a little intense there. I didn't get the super gun now. Here we go, fighting Colonel Klieg. He comes out in a tank. Oh, crap. Now his tank's immobilized and he pops out the top there. There's the Kingpin. You're next, Kingpin. To quote Rambo, I'm coming to get you. One right between the eyes. Bam. They laugh at the lull from behind office doors. The Kingpin will learn. Don't laugh at me. Here we go, Kingpin, stage 1. Now with Kingpin, you actually have to go through 3 stages before you reach him. Unlike the others where you had to go through 2, and then it was the boss. This one you gotta get... This one you gotta go through 3, then you fight Kingpin. was getting ready to throw a grenade at me, but I shot him right before he had the chance. Those guys pop out of the window, then they go hide for a second. Should do it though. I got 16 lives left, so I'm trying not to lose any more. Like I said, you will lose life when you face Kingpin. Alright, sweet. Just in time. Yeah, Kingpin is tough on here, so I always lose quite a few lives facing him. And it makes, I mean, he is the toughest boss, of course, and that makes sense. But yeah, like when when you fire at him, his health bar just goes down so slowly. So your weapons, it's almost like they're like, your weapons are kind of weak against him. It seems, you know, they just made him that tough. So yeah, if you could get the super gun at least to start out with him, that would be awesome. That would definitely take a good chunk down. Yeah, those newspapers they kind of just say the same thing. Yeah, I missed two guys there. But yeah, you get bonus lives for like scoring, you know, so high. So like that, yeah, I scored a bonus life there. So it's not just like the skull icon that you see throughout the game. Sometimes you get an extra life when you do good there. I would have loved to see like I would love to see like a Super Nintendo release of this game. I mean, with the what the Super Nintendo could do, I think that would be like that would have been a badass game. Because they really could have, like, you know, improved the sound effects and the graphics, and yeah, it's too bad they didn't do that. You know, kind of like they did for Mario All Stars, where they took the first 3 Mario games on Nintendo and, you know, did a Super Nintendo version of it. Same thing with Ninja Gaiden. You know, they did the same thing for that. Yeah, I thought they should have had some music in this game that would have made it better. Like, cause you know, for a lot of it, it's just silent here. But I guess they thought, you know, the Punisher is serious and he's on a mission, so we ain't worried about music here. We're worried about the job here. Ooh, that was a well-placed grenade. Killed 4 of them in one blast there. Yep, so like, yeah, that came down to well-placed and well-timed. Oh. There he is again. Yeah, sometimes you just get points, you know, for shooting those cars and stuff. Yeah, points really didn't become too important in games unless, like, it gave you an extra life after so many points. Points were really big, like in those early, you know, the early 80s arcade games like Pac-Man and Centipede. That's where, like, you know, they had the bragging rights for high scores. All right, 114 out of 114, super gun, baby. Too bad we're not facing Kingpin right now. Ah, mow him down, right? Ooh. I guess you start off with 750 rounds with the super gun. That's cool. I'm going to do my best here. I don't think I've ever had the super gun against Kingpin, so that would be cool if I could pull it off and see, you know, see what kind of damage it does on him. Now see, I ain't getting that. I'm going to keep a super gun. It's like silent. It's like, where are they at? They're going to pop out here. Yeah, that's why I'm just tapping on it here, because those rounds go fast on that super gun. That's why it causes so much damage, because... Let's get this guy. Yeah. That's why it causes so much more damage, because it fires so much faster. So it's like more bullets are flying out at a time. Ugh, damn, I missed that guy. Maybe I got him if I was still the same guy. Getting close here. Yes, I got the super gun. Killed all of them. You're in for it, Kingpin. I'm coming for you. It's on. Ah, yep. Easy. It did take it down though. I'm gonna use my grenades because he's got like a grenade launcher or something. He was gonna try. He was getting ready to come up to me again, but I shot his ass. We sure showed them. The streets are safe now. Won't they ever learn? Crime doesn't pay. Well, my job's finished. Until next time. There's my final score. There's the credits, the guys that made the game. Then back to the title screen. So welcome back to the Sega Room, guys. I hope you enjoyed that review and play of The Punisher on NES, the Nintendo Entertainment System. I think it's an awesome game. I like it. You know, it's not perfect. It's got its issues. You know, I pointed out, you know, a couple things here and there that they could have improved, but no game is perfect, right? Yeah, I've said it before. Only God and heaven above are perfect. Other than that, there's nothing in this world that's perfect. But yeah, I enjoy this game. What do you guys think of it? Let me know. But I did want to touch base on, because I mentioned the comics. Okay, so I got my Punisher comics here. So this one here, you can see the Punisher War Journal. So as you can see, this is where they got the cover for the game, right? Pretty cool, huh? But yeah, here's my other comics. I'll just look at a few or show you a few. Here's one where Ghost Rider makes an appearance. Or no, that's actually a Ghost Rider comic, but it's the Punisher. The Punisher basically makes a visit to his comic book. But yeah, here's one. There's one that shows the Kingpin. See, Kingpin wants Punisher dead. I always like this one, the Punisher War Journal. I thought this artwork here, where he's underwater, scuba diving, and you know, he's getting attacked by those guys. Yeah, so these are like the early 90s comics. This is where falls in where I dig the artwork of that time. Did want to show you one more. This is the one I was talking about, where the Punisher Armory. Okay. This is the one I was talking about, where it shows like his weapons and his like surveillance equipment he uses. Here's like the back, right? There's like that's like shows you all his stuff, all his weapons and gadgets and stuff he uses, everything in his arsenal. So I'll just open up to maybe a couple pages here and just show you an example. Okay, so on the front page here, the very first page, there's his different Uzis he uses. Okay, so I'm judging, and you know, they're different sizes. I actually think it was that small in there. To me, that's the Mac 10. So I'll just read it here. It says, so I'm assuming they call that one the Micro. He says, as for concealability and carrying, you can almost palm the Micro, and the standard Uzi weighs 9.5 pounds fully loaded. I do wish I'd gotten the magazine loader accessory. Loading these clips by hand is a chore. And it says, here's a little tidbit, it says, oh yeah, it turns out everything travels pretty much the same speed, an average of 1,310 feet per second. So that's like the firing rate. So here's like a thing of he does some target practice. There's a bulletproof vest. There's a nice bazooka, right? Okay, here's another thing. Like, here's like an example of his surveillance gear, right? Where he's tapping a phone, and he can record it on a cassette tape. That's what I'm saying. For the time period, like he was, you know, that was high tech for the time. And I just dig the shit out of this stuff. It's like, man, that's cool, right? He's got some kind of, yeah, meter there. Looks like he did some soldering. There's his different knives. See, I'm trying to see what you guys are seeing here because it's blocking my view. But yeah, there's different knives he can use. Here's another scene. It's like he's like staked out, right? He's got his binoculars, and everything, and he's like staked out, you know, trying to spy on somebody. So it's like, I don't know, there's something about the Punisher. He was just cool, right? So on that page there, it shows you like that's a big sniper rifle, right? So the Punisher, that's what I'm saying, he used all kinds of weapons. Everything from the sniper rifle to Uzis, shotguns, down to the, you know, rocket launcher, and to a knife, you know, everything in between. So, and then, you know, like I said, his surveillance gear he used, it's like he was like, yeah, he was on it. He took what he did seriously. He was on a mission, right, to rid the world of crime, vigilante style. So yeah, that's pretty much the comics, what I want to show you about. And here is the movie of Dolph Lundgren, the Punisher, right? Dolph Lundgren and also Louis Gossett Jr. is in it. Yeah, this is my VHS copy. I also have it on DVD also. So there's some screenshots of the back. I thought this would be a good video, you know, to touch base on those other aspects of the Punisher. You know, the comic books, the movies, and then of course the game to go with it. So yeah, I really dig the Punisher. So let me know in the comments below, you know, what you think of, number one, the game, the playthrough, my review and play of it, and have you seen this game before? Are you familiar with the Punisher, whether it be like the comics or the movies? And what movies are you familiar with? Are you familiar with that one I just showed you, the one with Dolph Lundgren in it? Because as far as I know, I think there's 3 that was made. So let me know in the comments below what you think about everything, alright? So if this is your first time to the channel, tap that red subscribe button down there, and then the bell next to it, ding ding, and that way you'll be notified when I upload new videos, okay? So if you did like this video, give me a thumbs up. That really helps the channel out a lot. If you would do that, that would be retro rad. I'd be much obliged if you did, alright? So until next time, guys, keep it retro. Ha ha ha!